Hello, ProAssurance. We're so excited you're all here today. We have a group of beekeepers up on the roof that are getting ready to install our new hive. So we're going to be talking to you all through the process today. Over here on the smoker, we have Preston Harrell, and he's going to be lighting the smoker and then providing smoke for the bees. Then we have Adeline Woodruff and Ken Scott, who are going to be pulling some brains from the Big Mama hive and just kind of checking things out. And then we've got Barry Tucker and Jeff Lizenby that are going to be opening the new hive or colony and putting that one into our existing beehive box. So first over here we have Preston lighting the smoker. Have a smoker when you are beekeeping because the smoke actually calms the bees down. So when we're lighting the smoker, we put pine straw into the fire chamber, and then he's pumping the billows there to kind of restrict the oxygen flow. And that's flames there. And then we'll actually just kind of puff some smoke onto the bees, and we use it because when bees sense danger, they release an alarm pheromone called isopentyl acetate, and that's what they use to alert the other bees of danger. So the smoke is going to mask that hormone so that the bees aren't alarmed, keep them calm, doesn't trigger that there's danger, and doesn't harm the bees at all. It's really just to mask that pheromone. Oh, thanks, Tim. Hello, everyone. I'm Allie Bosher, and I'm going to be narrating today. So sorry, I did not introduce my own self. And typically when you light the smoker, you push the pine straw down into it. You light just the bottom, push it down, and kind of pack it into the smoker. And then you squeeze the bellow to keep the flames rolling. And we do have like a steel trash can type contraption up here that we use to store the smoker and smother the flames when we're done with it, so that we can minimize any fire hazards up here on the roof. So, all of us still have a very hard time getting the smoker lit, and Jeff still has to help us almost every single time. It is not as easy as you would think. It's a very difficult task. Thank you. We've got some smoke there. These actors are joining us as well.
That's the install.
Doing good. We're just getting the smoker lit.
We're seeing some smoke now. No, you don't need flame. You just need smoke. There we go. Keep smoking. Keep up. Stuff some more. Stuff some more. Right. Back in your tight.
Nicely done, Preston.
I don't smell this. We should say our head here is kind of a mess because of roads, wires. We're having some work done on the exterior of the building, and they happen to be working right on the other side of this wall right now. So there's some tripping hazards that are not normally adding to the difficulty of the all right, that's
Barry Tucker is going to open up the nuke box, and we are installing a nucleus colony cell nuke for infant a laying queen, and it typically has brood, or brood is baby bees that are in various stages of development. So there may be some, in the pupa phase, some that are capped, and then some that are larvae, and those will hatch. So essentially this colony already has developing bees in many stages. It has queen that should be laying eggs, and then also pollen and nectar resources already within the hive. So Preston's giving some smoke to calm the bees down, and then Barry is going to put that new colony over to the side, and we will actually start moving those frames into our existing hive there. So the new nucleus colony is moving into the hive box that we sunshine queen talked about. And again, you just lightly smoke the box where the bees are to calm them down and mask that danger pheromone that they're putting off. You can see that the bees are pretty active. It's warm weather today, which makes the bees want to come out, be a little more active. And we're obviously moving things around, so they're buzzing around. They're already in, so they're going to one by one take each frame and put it into the sunshine hive box. Kind of like metal, like a fork-like thing that you would use to pry things out. So just lightly and gently putting those into the hive.
Keep an eye on it to see if we
Oh, perfect. So here you can see one of the frames, and you can see that there's, here you can see these are capped, these cells. So either capped honey or capped brood, which like we said are baby bees, depending on the frame that you have. And then, is that the queen? Or is that a drone? That's a drone. So the drone bees are male bees, and they're bigger than the rest. Jeff, is this the queen or is this a drone? That big one.
there's a drone.
Yeah. Okay. So you can see that the drone bees are much bigger. They have really big eyes. Those are the male bees. And then all of the other bees in here are female, the worker bees. And they cycle through different jobs that they have within the hive. We're also looking to see if we can spot the queen. There should be a laying queen within this new colony. So looking to see while we move frames in if we can find her. But it doesn't look like she's on this one. So just moving those in one by one. queen, you can usually spot her because she's got a much larger, got a really long body. So that's usually how you spot her. Tim, can you bring that one over here? So these here, these bigger cells, you can see, these are drone combs, so they kind of look like kick cereal. And that's the male bees that are, oh yeah, there you can see a larva. I don't know if y'all can see it on the film, but that's a developing drone. So that's going to be all the males that are hatching for mating season. And then on this side, you can just see a bunch of bees and some cap cells there too. Developing brood, but still like to just lay eyes on the queen if you can. Make sure she's still there. So there's so many bees that all cover each other up, so they can uncover behind the bees. Also reduce the number of bees that are down. Try not to smush any on the way into the box. There and press and applying some smoke so they don't get smushed on the way in. Try to reduce the number of casualties the best we can. And then you can see that Jeff is holding up the new box there, and there's still several bees that are in the box, and they'll eventually move in.
Yes.
I think we need to spray that.
Is there stuff on the bottom of it?
On the side of the brain, which is essentially just the sticky goodness from all of the nectar and honey and things. So that's what's causing it from getting in there. How am I doing?
Great. I think you didn't have notes on.
I know. What is that?
Need a little smoke. Chase them into the box.
So, look at that. One nice thump to get all the bees into the slowly migrate in. They just put her all over the place. So she's in there. Follow her in.
It's upside down.
Preston's going to apply some more smoke so that they can put the next set of frames on top.
Yep.
And then we're going to cover that hive. And next we're going to move on to the Big Mama hive. We're going to inspect and make sure that the queen is still laying eggs. And when we inspect the Big Mama hive, we're looking for a healthy brood pattern, hopefully eggs, very young larvae. That would indicate a healthy queen. So Preston is adding some smoke, and him and Ashley are going through some of their screens. Terry and Jeff are securing the Sunshine Hive.
Maybe renaming Sunshine? If Sunshine
Oh,
died?
I wonder. I feel like we should. We might.
We should dig a hole.
Yeah, if any of you watching this live stream have any suggestions for a new hive name or a new queen name, that's true. On the left we have the queen's name is Big Mama, and so the hive is Big Mama's house. So please send in your recommendations.
Scrape that off.
What is it, drone cone?
So it's larvae.
Oh,
So
wow.
In between the boxes, you get the queen laying eggs in cells that have been built in between the two boxes. And when we pull it apart, it breaks open. So this is what a developing bee looks like, kind of a shrimp-looking deal. This one's obviously not going to survive since we just busted it out of the comb. That's okay, they'll make more. Yeah, so just pull a frame out of the middle, maybe, and see what you see.
we have some capped honey, it looks like, on this side. And then we've got lots of active bees. This is the larva that they were talking about. There was a lot of developing larvae that they, for drones that had kind of gotten on the edge here, so they had to scrape some of that off. Jeff was talking about. And then you can see on this side, just some more capped honey, pollen, and then lots of bees on there. Can't see the queen on this one, but they're going to keep pulling some frames and looking for some more developing brood, and hopefully spot the queen.
These bees just like
which sometimes can indicate that they needed to hatch a new queen for any reason, but it is empty, which means that probably she did not fully develop all the way through. Typically, if there is a full queen cup, then we still spot the queen in there, and she's still developing brood, and there's all kinds of bees, and we will scrape that off. Look at all that larva. I have gloves, so.
Steve suggested we do stuff. So they're early in the pupa stage. That's
there's a lot of larvae on the top here, so they're scraping that off.
Producing drones is a really good sign because it means they're healthy enough to have plenty of workers and they're willing to make drones, which really don't help this hive, but that would be queen mating for other bees.
Gotcha. Okay. So generally, if there's lots of drones, it would be a good thing, but for this hive, since we already have a laying queen, it's not necessarily something that we need. So we're going to pull a frame from the middle here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think they would love that.
So this is a comb that was built between the boxes, between the frames, so the bottom of the box on top and then the top of the frames on the bottom. And when you're cleaning that up, you just scrape all that stuff and it just comes up the works. So what you're seeing in here is a bunch of larvae that are in different developmental stages, and I mean, when you pull those apart, you break the honeycombs apart, and these will not survive. So that's all waste that just happens when you're doing a hive check.
What did we see on that? Okay, so there was a good bit of activity, a lot of brood or baby bees in development in the frame that was just pulled in the middle, which is a good sign. There's be a healthy laying queen present still. So Big Mama is still doing her job. challenge the first frame and carefully set our back down. And then again, we typically try to put the frames back in the same place.
So the report is we did not see any lady into her job.
So yeah, that's great. So we did not spot the queen, but there is so much development and looks like a healthy colony.
Me on the camera.
Oh!
Oh my gosh, look at that. Is it black?
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
The little
Oh, yeah.
Colin Saturday.
The little baby one, the small one. So overall, a good inspection today. Looking good. We got the new colony installed on the right. Again, taking recommendations for the name of our hive with the sunshine on top and the queen that's inside. And Big Mama and Big Mama's house are healthy and looking good. Exciting. Anything else to add?
It's a live stream. It's like Jesus. Water up here. Say what? Leave the water up here.
Yeah, leave.
So,
In there.
yeah.
Covered in there. Go out faster.
We usually just leave it covered, but we put the smoker in this airtight container to make sure that we smother the fire so there's no way for fire hazard on the roof. And then Jeff, will we just leave this box here so all the bees can kind of make their way slowly that are still in there?
That is the plan. Sort of tip it up so it doesn't collect rain.
Okay.
Yeah, bees will find their way back into the new colony. Everything looks good.
Great.
So we're going to be learning as we do these things,
Yeah.
and maybe next time someone will monitor online. We can actually take questions in real time.
Yeah. That'll be cool.
Oh yeah, you put the feeder back in there.
So, Jeff, when will we be coming back? Tune in next time.
Yeah, I guess that's to be determined. We'll watch the weather. This colony, Big Mama, is busy enough and full enough that we can probably add another box already, which is kind of early
Wow.
in the year to do.
Wow.
But,
That means a lot more work in honey harvesting.
Yeah.
yeah, so things are beginning to bloom in Birmingham. You've probably seen tulip trees and
Dandelions.
a lot of the early spring weeds coming out, maple trees, holly. There's nectar that's beginning to be out there already, and we have a lot more of these warm days that'll happen fast. So the new hive has room to expand into the box that's on top there, and yeah, probably sometime next week we will check Big Mama again and add a box for that colony to start expanding into.
Cool.
So everything looks good.
Everyone follow